Hello and welcome to the Play Android Game Reviews. I'm Daniel and today I'll be playing for you Swipe Me by Inferno Games, and it's an arcade game, pretty straightforward, and I already started it, and this is the starting screen, and it, presents you with instructions as well as the game's logo, the game's name, Swipe Me, and it already says there swipe to continue, but let's have a look at the instructions at the bottom, and there is a colorful tile. It says swipe below and a black one. In there it says don't swipe. So, as I said before, pretty straightforward, but let's just go on and see how it plays. Swipe to continue, and we swipe to the left side, and you see those colorful tiles popping up, and an introduction, swipe to the matching color. We have a green tile. It says swipe to the matching color, so we swipe to green, and again swipe to the matching color, swipe to blue, and the game starts. Awesome. And here we go. As you see, colors popping up in the middle, and you have to swipe them to the matching color tiles on the edge. And we have red, green, blue, and yellow. And sometimes there are black tiles popping up, and we don't swipe them, we leave those alone. And yeah, this is pretty easy gameplay here. Pretty easy to get into, with some nice instructions at the beginning. And yeah, if you don't swipe fast enough, or if you swipe a black tile or the wrong tile, then it's game over for this round. And let me add just real quick, while I'm playing this alone today, and because I'm talking and playing at the same time, there might be some slight, pauses in between talking, so bear with me, and I'm sorry in advance. So here we have the game over screen. We have 26 points and score, and our high score is 26, of course, playing it the first time here. And yeah, you see all the colors are present in the game over screen, and the white background and the game over, in black. Like the black tiles. And battery warning, let's just ignore that. We have a rate me button at the bottom, a continue button on the right, and a button for the achievements. The game is connected with Google Play Games. Let's just check this out. And there it goes. Goes straight into Google Play Games. I already logged in before, and here we have the Play Android, and the rating here. And I already tested it and made, my high score then was 61. You can see us at the bottom. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. If you're familiar with Google Play Games, you will feel right at home here. But let's go back to the game, and let's talk a bit about graphics. I mean, I don't need to start it up. Here you can see all there is in the games in terms of graphics. It's very, minimalistic, very reduced graphics. I mean, you have only those 4 colors, black and white as well. And this is all there is. There is only this going on. There are only those colors, only those tiles. Works for the game really well, but I think there could be some, I don't know, maybe some effects on the tiles or anything like it, but I think the overall style is consistent and it fits the gameplay. And as you might have seen, here the instructions come again, might have seen in the background, there's animations going on constantly, and you see, while I swipe into the right tile, there are stars coming out from under the tile. Nice animations, fit the style really well. But as I said before, there could be at least a bit more to the tiles, some embezzlement or something, but overall it's quite solid. There's no graphical lag and it just works. Yeah, well, this is all there is to say about the graphics. It's really reduced, as I said before, and so are the sounds. The game employs some swiping sounds, and if you're, well, hit your mark, you get some indicator sounds, as well as if you're, well, go game over from swiping the wrong tiles. This is basically all there is to the sounds. You cannot turn the sounds off, you have to mute your whole tablet or smartphone, and there is sadly no music in the game. I think this type of game could really benefit from some music, some dynamic music going on in the background, or at least in the menu, but there is none, so it, well, sticks to the simple and reduced theme overall, but still, I mean, sound is always in games, as I, well, noticed now, something people like to neglect, sadly, but I think it's a really important part of a gaming experience. So yeah, as well as controls. I mean, especially for arcade games, controls are one of the most important aspects, and luckily this one really nails it with its controls. I mean, it's swiping, it says in the name already, it's easy to learn, there's no learning curve, and it's responsive, and it works for the game. You don't have any input lag or, well, any inconsistencies in the controls. So it works really well for the game, it's solidly made, and, well, there's nothing bad to say about the controls here. And okay, there's an ad zone coming up, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back to the game. So, yeah, in terms of controls, it just works for the game. It works overall, and, well, nicely done in terms of controls, yeah. Yeah, so much for controlling the game. There's nothing much to say about it. I mean, you have the instruction at the beginning, yeah, and which is always quite nice if you, well, played for the first time. What I find kind of irritating, if you want to get in again in the game, you always have to look at the instructions again, which I think if you played it before, you already know how it plays, and it's not that complicated that you will forget really quickly. So yeah, could be a bit of a hampering factor here, because, well, I really already know how to play the game, and I don't need to see this all over again. Okay, I'm sorry here, the game just... no, it wasn't the game. I'm sorry for this, I just pressed the back button on the tablet and it went out of the game. But I'm in it again, and let's just continue on. Yeah. As I said before, controls and everything you know already. And okay, let's just play along a bit. Yeah, and I mean, it's a swiping game. There are a lot of swiping games out there. There are a lot of similar arcade games out there. So in terms of, well, originality, not the most original game, not the most original concept with the swiping and all, but the, well, color matching and, well, the overall concept is pretty original. I think I haven't found anything that resembles this kind of gameplay in the Google Play Store. So it's a kind of mixed thing when it comes to originality, because there are a lot of swiping games already, a lot of swiping games where you match colors, I don't know, other matching games maybe, but the overall gameplay of this is quite unique. So it's kind of in the middle here. And what I have to say about replayability, I think, well, isn't that high actually, because the overall gameplay doesn't change much. There aren't any other, well, gameplay modes or achievements or something like this that will make you play it again. but you have the high scores to compare yourself with other people, and this might be really something for people who are into competitive playing, and especially for people who like to, well, go play arcade games only and, well, make it to the top of the high score. So yeah, this is basically all there is to say about the game. I think I covered everything, but if you want to read, well, in-depth review of it, head right over to playandroid.com. We have an article up there with a final score, and you will find the link to it in the video description, as well as the link to Google Play Store, where you can download the game for free. I hope you liked this video. Hope you enjoyed watching me play it, and well, thank you for staying with me all the time, and until next time, I say goodbye.